Hello boys, my name is Koholint and welcome back to my playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch, where in the last video we finally finished off the ticking clock that is the Definitive Field map. 100% complete, we got all the treasures and everything. That leaves us with 3 more maps to go, and we're starting with our first hero map in this sale. Or restarting it, rather. It's the, Koholint Island map, and, because they're very limited, costumes we can go for, it looks like we're starting on the very last corner of the map right away. We are not gonna start away, but we are gonna at least go here. So we have to start with Ganondorf off the bat. Already they're making us use a particular weapon. See, starting on these leaderboards, not only do they lock what specific character you have to use, they also start being even smarter about it. Sometimes they'll lock your weapon as well. Not all of them are true locks though. Like, see, this one we can actually use Sia as well as Ganondorf. I will probably be mostly using Ganondorf anyways though, because I think I like him a lot anyway. Sia we've already used a lot on other maps. Also, I forgot to switch him. That's fine. I don't really need to right away. Since we moved on to another map, yes. Oh my gosh, stop gunning me, dude. Ridiculous. Enemies are so tedious, you know? There we go. Oh, there we go. You can tell I'm very tired when I need to use that big ability to just knock everybody away to make sure that they don't play. How do I get there? What to say, I couldn't tell. I have not seen this battle in a while, probably because I haven't been on the hero map. So not only do these slightly harder maps add in more elements, but since they're technically gonna say they've been testing out new objectives as well, and this was one of them. First appeared in first appeared in aired in this map here. First appearing in the 3DS version before later the Switch version came out and said, hey, we're just gonna put all the DLC into one instead to make it easier. It's a cool version, but it kinda makes it now there's no point in really buying the 3DS version anymore, because you just have all this DLC. It's like super easy and whatnot. Anyway, got that done. Oh, we get to do this again. Oh my gosh, we get to do this again. Okay, all right. To make up for not having that, we need to do standard outfit Koholint to match that. And the other character I missed was you. You need your Koholint set up. We'll do unmasked last this time, so we can kind of rotate between masked, unmasked, and vice versa. That's, I think, a better way to do see it. The reason why I just like Hatless more typically though is because you get to see the hair. Alright, did I not use any yet? Because we already used Midna. We saw a bit of I guess Girium next? I can't remember off the top of the head what to do, so let's show off Girium next. Oh yeah, he has a new broken weapon too. He also has a 10,000 skill on that. What else? Some of the other characters actually have their Koholint Island covers now. Let's do Volga again, actually. Oh, he doesn't have a Koholint Island cover yet. In that case, I will skip past him. You know what? I'm just gonna pick Ian again. I went bit at them more than once, but yeah, this is a different story. Weird. Oh, weird. But yeah, kind of interesting. The first thing we have to do in this is go into the middle central area right away. And we also get to do this crazy battle again. Except this time we're trying to defeat the mids of the herd over here instead. He is right next to me at the start. But yeah, we get to see some of the different turns here. Yeah, there you kind of saw a little bit of Sia's new power there. I kind of missed showing off her Majora's Max Outlive, which is basically the Skull Kid setup, if you ask me. Alright. I got although we powered up to 111, they still are taking a few more hits than I normally expect. Alright. Oh yeah, we get our best yeah, the best ability in the game now, the Dark Dart Nut. It's kind of funny that they don't have a name change to get around it, so it just says it's nice, basically, finally. So, as a result, you get Dark Nut. It's like, wait, now that makes a lot of logical sense, but Dark Nut, that just sounds really funny. I like that. They actually do that. Alright, so let's jump down. Actually, I can jump it down and actually slow this. They're like over here. Oh, these are big ones, actually. You know what? Maybe we should actually take out the other minions around. You know what? You know what? I am gonna do that. So, I don't get to show this too often, but yes, you don't always have to take out the Voids of the Horde in these battles right away. You can actually take out the other enemies instead. If you take out enemies first and leave the Lord of the Horde alone, I think eventually his morale drops towards the end. So now he won't even be able to merge. Okay, we can't see the message here. Ah, there we go. You've defeated all Derpy Vens. But the Horde failed to merge and lost morale, so if you defeat all of the enemies and then defeat the big guy, he'll be easier to defeat because he'll lose morale. I just wanted to show that off. You don't need to do it at all if you're really high level, but you can do that if you are struggling. But, it's fine. We got for that pretty quickly. Oh yeah, that's right, since these Koholint Island map characters, since they actually have a power, we get to use those too. Alright, which one is this? I think it's Bracelet, as I remember. Haven't done This didn't happen quite a hot minute or two. Actually, a long time, so it's been a while. We get to fight the Chosen Ones. We must use a Link for this because of the heart container requirement. Which means we get to show off his... okay, his is all over the place. He does not have a good tunic for this. It's possible that he has some weirder saps, so... let's use... since I was already talking about Dark Link, let's use the... actually, wait. No, that's Kokiri. I thought that was something else. Whatever, we'll just use Dark Link, I guess. We don't use that very often at all. It's not often you get to play as a dark version of yourself, and it's very fitting Link, out of all the characters, get this as a reference to one of probably the most notorious battles typically in Zelda gaming, is the Dark Link battle. At least when I tried to do it on the original Ocarina of Time, that was one of the most annoying battles ever. It just takes a lot of skill and very specific setups to take out Dark Link in that. I tried to use the Master Sword this guy, and he still took forever to beat himself. That's crazy. Alright. Oh great, we get this stupid battle again. I've seen this battle already. I've seen this Rogue Commander battle with the exact same pattern before, so I don't know why I have to suddenly face it again. But whatever. Whatever works, I guess. Alright. Okay then. Whatever works, guys. Whatever works. Okay, I guess there is a big difference. The captains are big blends this time around, but in the end, it's really just mission... I can't forget its name, but the one we just did from the Termina Field map all over again. We literally did that, like, last episode, or a couple of episodes ago. Okay, well... I definitely learned my mistake from last time. I'm definitely not messing around this time. We're taking most of the major keeps now to stop the events. Fun. And, yeah, we're probably falling behind now, so we'll have to probably now go and save the commanders one by one. Probably the biggest thing you have to do is just make sure you save the dudes before the critter defeats them for you, or else they will be turned against you and you'll just waste a lot more time fighting them. Okay, good. We saved this first. We have so much loops in here, we can just do this for a bit. That works. Alright, now how many more do we need to save? Okay, we just... oh, okay, I hit the wrong keep again. We need an upper level 8s. I got, for some reason, only when controlled, Link still acts like his normal self and talks everything. Dark Link previously did that too, though. In fact, he initially had a slightly lower tone to match his voice, but not in this game. When you face off against any... in this game, they don't say anything, which is kind of awkward, honestly. I kind of miss that part, because, like, in Ocarina of Time, he literally... it's just like a slightly more ealer version of your favorite voice line. Which is super fitting, considering the battle you have to go through. I actually didn't see if I got Buried Tears or not. I assume that, yeah, I got the food. I must... if I see the food pop up at the end, then I know that I've definitely gotten it done. Oh, now Ganondorf is finally advancing. I was wondering when that would happen. Okay, so I guess there's a few changes. Did we just slide over, or did that our opponent just slide over? That was weird. Not sure if you saw that, but that guy kind of moonwalked over to the side. Hang on, I'm gonna save Sia in a minute. This is another one of those crazy battles where your commander just kind of gets hammered like crazy. Zelda already had that happen to her last battle. Oh wow, this is even faster. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to actually, like, freeze this. Oh, okay, cool. Wait, save. Oh yeah, there's a recruiter. Hang on. There's a recruiter and a attacking him at the same time. Thankfully, we got to him before Ganondorf basically did. That was close. I think that's the closest we've been to losing a mission in a while. We made that quite tight. This might have been better to not either save the forces right away or not save the force at all and just focus on doing the other stuff. Keep in mind, this was before the defense specialist could come in and save him, so we had to do it manually. On top of that, the recruiter itself was attacking it, which didn't help out a lot. So I guess we better attack these guys. Alright. Okay, that works. Don't worry about me. I'm just venting out my frustration at all the captains because they got stuck out there, but I don't know why I'm worried about that. Although, again, why do you have to be on the other side? Come to think of it, now it's very fitting that I'm playing as Dark Quake because it's almost like I turned to the dark side in the end anyway. So, as it turns out, Link was evil in this part the whole time, and Zelda just didn't know about it. But reality, though, Zelda is once again on the field to go on the wrong side, the hero. So, we have to as a result of this. Why would you say that, Sia? You almost died. You almost died and you say you have this under control. Excuse me. Excuse me, miss. Alright, well, let's see. I should just check for to see what we got. Well, after we skip through these weapons, of course. So right here, we have one, yes. The golden fairy food is there, so we got that as well. And yep, there's the new costume, so we definitely got everything there. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Now we have one more battle to do up here before we can get the last costume. That also gave Link his Koholint covers, so Link needed to get his Koholint covers there. That's... Alright. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. We'll do this. So it should be Hero Clothes Koholint. There we go. It's kind of white this time around. And we have Marin to use next. Marin does not have any costumes, no, by default. I'll just show you. Hunters are exclusive to one map. They typically do not have any costume alterations, so we cannot print them. So instead, we'll go to the next one on the list, which is Impa and Sheik, and we'll use both of their... Oh, her Koholint outfit isn't unlocked either, which is weird because hers is. Alright, we'll delay Impa for a bit then, because she's probably gonna get her Koholint ever locked in a bit. Alright, well, we'll just do this instead, because why not? Yeah. There we go. Well, so far the hero modes are definitely really had. That previous battle was only on the hard difficulty, so the enemies didn't do as much damage, but hero mode, you actually have to try a lot. This is where you'll quickly learn one of the biggest tips in the whole game, that a game even talks about many times throughout the segment. That is, enemies with black edges, or skulls, are the most threatening enemies in the game. If you see them, especially near your commander, you should defend them immediately, because starting in these hero maps, they'll do even more damage than they normally do, so it makes the battles way, way, way harder than normal, requiring you to basically somewhat perfectly to get it done. Also, because it's hero, too, all of the enemies will just do a lot more damage, so you can see a big difference already. Already dealing a lot of damage. So me getting them, adding characters up to 200 isn't just a dumb segment, it helps you not take as much damage. You need like 100 or 240 to not take full damage from enemies here. I was hoping I could get this done before the hero came in, but so far not quite. Alright. Now, not all the map battles in this mission will have that kind of a difficulty. I'm just saying that because starting now in these hero mode maps, enemies certainly hit harder. They also do a lot more damage, so it's definitely gonna be not as easy anymore. 160 was just to help you not take as much damage from them, but any less than that won't cut it anymore, so it's almost like we kind of have to use Fountain almost on every single battle to even it out. Oh, there's 2 of these battles this time. Because there's 2 stones, we need to figure out which one we're using it on. That's never happened usually, it's easier. Oh well, we're getting a back at least. Time to fight as a warrior fighter, except we can't! Because we have Marin to use. It's also a Skulltula mission. Great, so we need to do this pretty tough mission twice now. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Not really. Marin, you'll see, is probably one of the most important characters to power up for this map, as having her fully will make the battles a lot easier. Alright, let's see here. Fun fact, in the 3DS version, they actually do change up the Skulltula location in this one. Alright, now this is gonna be very interesting. Hero mode map, no extra upgrades, and opponents that supposedly start very close to our other enemies. Ugh. This is not fun. Well, here we go. Central Hall. Okay, that's convenient. If we just stay here, we will be fine. I didn't see. Oh, it's messengers. We're not gonna defeat those in time, probably. Instead, we'll have to kind of defeat these guys here. That was very quick. I think that's the fastest I've ever gotten the 1,000 kills for this Gold Skulltula mission. I literally got it to spawn immediately. That's actually probably one of the ways to get it sunned in, so that's really good. Now we just need to make sure we guard our base hard here. It's not a requirement that we do this every map, I just like doing it because it makes it easier. Wow, that was quick. Wow, that was very, very quick. We're only just now going to guard our commander, but yet we've already lured out theirs. That did not take long at all. This will probably give us our 1,600 kills unless something happens. Anyways, we have to play a lot smarter now because the enemies do damage and other stuff happens. We now have to actually play the game a lot more. It's not important right now, but later on we are definitely going to need to do this. Alright. I do not know which ones to go for, so I think just going for this west room, just in case a random troop pops out of nowhere, is probably the safest way to do this. Then from here, we just need to make sure that we, that's all the other opponents here. If I can see them. Oh, there they are. Why is the messenger going this way? That's actually kind of odd. Call me a bit protective, but after what happened that last battle, yeah, some of these can be really annoying to deal with. Well, he's about to summon in reinforcements. I think that's enough. We also got our statue set up this time now, so we can immediately go back to Commander if we need to, but it's probably not going to be required now. Anything, we should go over the Lakeside Keep right away, which I forget which one it is. Maybe I'll this group first. Honestly, I don't mind taking out these enemies anyways. They're both big blends and stone blends. Another enemy I needed a lot of materials of. Since they are somewhat rare to find in these missions, it's heavily recommended you defeat all of the stone blends you encounter at the beginning of the game. It's about how tough they might be initially. Because the more you get done, the easier the battle will be. Okay, it's the left one. Trying to figure that out. I think that's more than enough stolen done now. If I just use magic here, I should be able to just go right for the commander. The big difference is we're going to have to figure out a bit more strategy now, because like I said, hero damage, hero mode, it's basically like you're playing on the hardest difficulty. Enemies do more damage to commanders, they health, they're harder to defeat, you take more damage in response, and it's just all really bad. Keep in mind, hero mode was not made with a good balance up originally. Originally, before a specific setup, before a specific update in the original game, not even joking, you only were able to go up to level 100. Imagine doing all of these battles now at level 100 as your maximum level. Is very hard to do, and that's not even considering the fact that if you do you have the best weapons. It's certainly a lot harder. Oh yeah, that's right. She can pull them into she is married. She can just do that. Okay. Done with your thing now. Can I defeat you now? Thank you. Alright. Alright then. Well, whatever we did, we handled that mission pretty well, all things considered. Okay, this next one is also pretty easy. We just have to get the same troop count again, but 1,200 voicemails instead. Mostly I got those statues as a safety net to make sure I did stuff. By the way, now we can finally fight as a warrior fighter now. And because of the water setting and some other stuff, although we'll look at it first, I think I have an idea of who to pick now. Oh, that was Zelda. Aw, poor Impa. Does it... Wait. Oh, wait. Never mind. Am I missing something? Oh, I switched. Oh, okay, I missed one of the costumes somewhere. But it didn't appear on the screen, which means I probably missed a treasure somewhere. But before you can do that, we have to fight as a warrior of fire. That's probably where I'm missing the Impa outfit, I am assuming. But anyways, I have a good idea who to use, and that's Darudia. He doesn't have a Koholint one either. So we're actually probably missing a lot more. Either that, or we just don't get an outfit for this video at all. I have no idea. Whatever. Let's go to the next Fire Warrior and see if he has anything. He does not. We're just gonna use Boca anyway. I don't want to waste too much time. I thought everybody was gonna have a Koholint Island outfit, so what is happening? Maybe I did skip more battles than I remember. Because a lot of the cards get given to you unless you do stuff correctly. Alright, well, back to this again. I go instead of going for the commander that's clearly on an easy side on the right side area, they're like, oh, there's this random enemies as well. Let's just go here instead. It's silly for them to do. Probably the one fail I don't like about this particular battle stuff is like just all the enemies over there on the right, forcing you to basically do that. But there you go. Now we're facing off against a warrior fighter. So now this time the mission will be much easier because we have a boost advantage here. Oh great, Zelda again. Like we faced enough of you on these maps already. Okay. Alright. Should almost have this done. The only thing we're gonna do differently probably now is... instead of going to the right to interrupt the troops there, we'll go here instead. Take out the troops in here. Some of them are also advancing towards the base too. Like I said, we can't do nothing. We have to protect the base at all costs. Trying to bounce that though, with timing getting the Skulltula though, is also pretty tricky. You know, we technically don't need to do any fails, but I still would like to do this. I got we still on it, but it didn't matter. He got there first, so we have to do troops as well. I think that was okay. Enough. Yeah, I think we did pretty well there. Since we got the second, we don't really need much else now. By the way, if there's one thing I would change about this game, it would be actually showing you where the treasures you haven't collected yet that haven't been revealed as secrets on yet are. First, I think if you could see where they are, that would be a lot easier, because like if you do the mission again, it's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, how are you supposed to know that you didn't do that particular secret? Hey, Crit. Depending on what we missed, it might not be bad. If it is just costumes, like I initially thought, it probably won't be bad in the long run. Alright, so Joe prepared to get finished in shred. This dragon ain't playing nice today. See, Cucco basically is that. Just doesn't look like it right now. He sometimes turns into one. Alright, there we go. Alright. There we go. Well, that fixed part of the problem, but now we still have to the other stuff, which means we get to do looking at. We need to look for all the question marks, and to make this a bit easier, I'm just gonna go across the side area and just kind of stare at the battle victory screen until I find one. Is question mark. Because, no, question mark done means weapon done means we've missed a secret somewhere. At least we get to listen to this semi-cool music. It's actually a good reflection of the original music. Here it is. Okay, we found one. We needed area here we didn't have before. Alright. Oh, we missed a heart tier too, though, as well. Wait, this is a battle we haven't done yet anyway. Okay, never mind. So, let's see. We need Wizrow here, so let's get that out of the way first. We'll just keep on his captain's hat, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Alright. Let's do that at least, so I can look at this. Okay, this is what okay, that's what I thought. It's on the green side of the map, so it won't be too bad. This is actually a new battle, unfortunately, so we have to get all the medals as normal. We also have to show all the items, so that means to do a little bit of capturing. Oh, great. And we get to do it in the biggest map in the game. Oh, well, now what are we gonna do? Well, let's figure out where most of their threats are. Looks like there's nothing right now. Tells me they're gonna spawn in. But anyways, because we're on the big map, that means we get to do this. Oh yeah, okay, so it's this. But for some reason, we only have to do this. That was weird. I completely messed up that setup at the start. That is not good. Oh, we have a summoner here as well. Let's gonna try to take her to camp. Okay, well, we got that done. Shall we just take this out and just make it be done? That makes it easier. That way the enemy soldiers are weakened and we can just go straight for the other troops. And I know this is on the easier map, but side of the map, the green map, but it's a hero mode map. It's a little bit tougher than normal. Alright. Okay, I missed something, but I have an idea of how to fix it. If I get this owl statue on the right. You can just teleport to that later. Alright, so this is the one I want. Where is the... Oh, okay. Well, that was not the one I was expecting. So that means we have to go all the way on to the right. Whatever, though. We weakened the enemy's strength at least. That first part is now done. By the way, it is nice to take a break from the somewhat tougher battles for once in our life. Also, I just realized we couldn't have gotten this map battle anyways, because we wouldn't have been able to do anything with it anyway. Okay, this summoner is right next to our moves, and we need to take out keep anyway, so we may as well get this done while we're here. Get that out of the way while we're here. Like how Goblins are the ones that are trying to attack the ally base. So weird, man. Okay, now that we've done that, we need to get teleport to finish this battle. We'll start with this one so we can get the treasure we missed. And just because we're funny, make sure these Koholins don't get a chance in them around. We're gonna attack them right now. Yeah, like that was gonna be a successful attempt, Mister. Next time, muster up a bit more forces than that if you want to defeat Wizroll. I cannot think about anything. Alright, that's more than enough. Let's just go here. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, that works. Just beam him in the face. We still need a lot of tune-make materials as well for, I think, one character. Quite a bit. Alright, well, that was fast. Oh, how fitting Volga, the other Sia minion, is our commander, and we're playing as Rizval. That's pretty cool. Alright. That should have given us pretty much everything. Oh, I just realized it gives us Wizroll's Koholint outfit. Okay, so only certain characters get their Koholint outfits. So they didn't actually, they don't have a Koholint cover for everyone. Interesting. Alright, well, at least we fixed part of the problem now. We've cleared all the weapons now, so we know there's not any of those missing. So now we've done that, I think what we should do is start going to each Skulltula one at a time and clearing it out for good. And we'll start this one in the easy area so we don't have as much problems, and then we'll just go with basically every Skulltula we've already cleared first. So we get to do that. Ooh, we could try to defeat the Dragon in the Hill, I guess. Well, we already used Wizroll today. There's no point in doing that anywhere, so let's actually use Sia this time. And I said I was kind of weird not using Impa, but why not at least give her some love, right? Let's just throw on her Loaded Carol instead, since we cannot use that ever button. And we'll just use that. That will be our second character. But I'll probably mostly be using Sia, because I do like using Sia a lot. so why not? We get to defeat the Dragon of the Hill, so it's basically like we're recruiting Vocal all over again. I was about to say, it would be really fitting if this also took place inside that cave, but nope. Instead, we get to save the Allied forces. Oh boy, a mix of this and being on the hardest difficulty is going to be very interesting. We have probably one of the most tedious and somewhat hardest missions to actually do consistently fast. And it's on the hardest difficulty. So how tough is this going to be? Keep in mind, this is supposed to be in the first area of the game, mind you. And they expect you to do this. As for the strategy, I guess our decision's already been made for us. We pretty much have to save all the hits right away, because otherwise it's going to be tricky. Probably don't really use it. If we just do this a few times, we can probably this to the enemies. Marin's here somewhere. I think she's actually one of the commanders you have to rescue. Now we have to wait. Oh, Marin was actually one of the characters we had to rescue. Interesting, she doesn't have a rescue animation or a voice sign for it. Dialogue, rather, because there's no voice signs in this game. Maybe in the next game we play there will be voice signs, at least on this app. Okay. Alright. Now we need to capture at least 5 more keeps, and including that one on the top right. But where's our actual, cliff area? It's located on the cliff found west of the fairy fountain, so we should definitely capture the fairy fountain last if we can help it. Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so probably actually wait. Since it's cliffed west, we don't actually have to capture that specific key, so... Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't mind. Let's use it for a bit. I did not actually need to switch to input, by the way. I did that on accident, unfortunately. That can happen a lot, because up and down are also back to the same buttons as up. Sometimes when you go to change your item to do some kind of... accidentally hit up instead and change characters. I've done that way too many times to count. Alright. So yeah, let's see, now this is perfect. Okay, well, I guess we can make this somewhat work still. We can just use input to take out character over here. And in the meanwhile, we can have Sia actually open the door for us. In fact, we can actually have her go close to here. If we do that, we can skip the animation of the you open the gates with the boss key face line that normally plays. Because it'll just open many things right there. Not right away, unfortunately. We still need to actually have the boss key unlocked first. But once we get the boss key from this battle here, actually grab it in our inventory, the beep should open pretty much immediately. There, I even double-tricked it just to make sure of it. So we skipped the animation of the thing saying open the gates with the boss key, so we were able to go in and take him out right away. You need a second character in order to perform this trick. Doesn't really save much time. Maybe it saves like a few seconds. Great, we better hit this. This is King Dodongo we're talking about. And of course I missed. Idiot. Literally did that right in front of his face and he still avoided it. So this is the strategy for Sia to take out these bosses. Just use summon the dark ranks and then make sure nobody can attack you. by also using a special during that animation, and that strategy almost always overkills them. Since that was on the easiest difficulty of, like, map tile, the black map starting area, he died pretty much immediately. Every other battle from here, though, is gonna start getting harder, and later on, it's gonna be really, really hard towards the end. Alright, well, we got another Phone Moon Solicio, and from other than there, it doesn't look like we can do anything else on this map. For now. We're gonna come back, though, and maybe do some more stuff. Until then, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we continue out the rest of the Koholint Island map. Until then, see you guys later. Bye.